Hey singers, I'm Sara and this is singingtv.com. Together you and I, we're making singing simple. Today's lesson is more like a quick tip. It's allergy season and I noticed myself getting very, very sneezy. I'm usually not so allergic, but it's been happening the past couple of weeks. I noticed myself waking up and having like kind of scratchy throat and little kind of sniffles, and it's not particularly pleasant, but so I wanted to talk about it. So if you have allergies, you know, how they affect singing and the voice and all that kind of stuff. So if you're allergic and you find yourself sniffling or having a scratchy throat or, you know, any of the normal symptoms that happen with regular allergies to pollen and any kind of airborne things like that, you'll notice you get a little more stuffy, you're producing a little more mucus than perhaps you want to, you may have to clear your throat more often. None of that is fun, and of course it can affect the way we sing. So, a couple things I want to talk about. How do we deal with that? I, of course, have the issue personally where even though I'm not usually allergic, I've been taking, take just over-the-counter allergy meds. What that means is, I'm not going to say as a teacher that it's bad to take them. Certainly if you have to take them, you have to take them. That's been the case with me for the past week or so. But what happens is they're very, very drying to the cords. Not to just the cords themselves, but of course to the whole body. So what that means is if you are, even during allergy season or the rest of the year, a regular taker of allergy medication, Allegra, Zyrtec, anything like regular over-the-counter meds like that, I want you to make sure that you're hydrating as much as possible, because anything that's drying out your body, you need to make up for. And of course, it's not just drying your cords, it's drying out your whole body. You want to make sure to make that up. So pound water as much as you can. Of course, they say 8 glasses a day, 64 ounces. If you can do that, that would be awesome. So yeah, I would say that, taking allergy medications every day, if it can be avoided, don't do it. I try not to take them whenever possible. Another thing that a lot of people like is something called the neti pot. This is my travel neti pot. And a couple things about the neti pot. Some people love it for allergies, some people don't. I've heard, otolaryngologists say that, look, your nose flushes itself out on a daily basis anyway, no need to put other foreign things in there. But from personal experience, I find that neti pot can help with allergies a lot. I'd agree that, I don't like putting anything in my body or any kind of foreign things as much as possible unless absolutely necessary. But because I sing all day and night, all the time, sometimes 7 days a week, I need to make sure that I'm available to do that. If I can't sing, I can't teach. If I can't sing, I can't sing. It's a mess. So, neti pot is not, drugs or anything like that. All you do is fill it with warm water, a little bit of salt. You can look a tutorial up, and of course you put it in one nostril. And it's basically a nasal wash, and it washes out all of the inside of your nose, nasal sinus passages, and you'll see the water come out the other end. So it's an interesting idea for those of you who have trouble with allergies. So I think, that's basically it when it comes to allergies. Basically what I just want to get across is that if you have allergies, they can affect your voice. You want to try and reduce that as much as possible. Perhaps getting an air filter, any kind of filter with a HEPA filter in it, can be recommended. Of course, I'm not a doctor and I can't tell you what's going on with your body in terms of allergies, so you'd have to ask one. But I find from personal use that the neti pot can work really, really well if my allergies aren't super hardcore, if they're not too terrible. And of course, if they are, then I take allergy medication. But I want you to make sure that if you're taking allergy medication on a regular basis, that you're making sure to really, really hydrate. Not with anything caffeinated or alcoholic, of course. With water is always the best thing. Any kind of non-caffeinated teas or other liquids are okay too. So, I hope that that's a little helpful tip on allergies. Let's see, question of the day. What are you allergic to? I'm Sara Lieb, this is Singing TV. Together you and I, we're making singing simple.